Oke, welcome back guys. Kita lanjut lagi di part berapa ya? Part 3 ya. Oh ini nih.
Going out tatting for business again today? Looks like you're settling in nicely.
Oke.
Tucker, with you doing the work of 2 or 3 men, the only job left for me is keeping my sake cup filled.
Oke.
Quick!
Ada gempa bumi.
Looks like it's over. That was another big one.
Oh,
they're
orang
getting
gede katanya.
stronger every day. It's making the bridge repairs on the old Blossom Trail impossible, apparently. Not that it matters to you with all your karakuri trickery.
Oke.
I nearly forgot. You should drop in on the Hime-sama later. Our steward was asking for you before.
Hime sama ya. Kita mau ke Hime sama. Oh, di sana ini. Wah, gak jauh nih cuy. Oh, lewat sini. Oh, ini dia.
Good. You are here.
Oke, dia mau ngomong apa nih?
Your daily labors have not escaped my attention. You are a great asset to Minato. Ours is the only remaining settlement here in Azuma, once known for its fierce bando warriors, who prevailed during the rule of the Ishido clan. With the demise of the Ishido governors, the region fell under the control of the Ago clan, but they see it as a worthless backwater.
Oke.
By appointing me as its steward, they neatly rid themselves of a great embarrassment to the clan. Their hope is that Minato and I both will simply vanish into obscurity. But arts and crafts made from kimono materials are still highly prized in the capital. The few are being made
Kimono
these days.
material. Oh, dari bahan-bahan
Until
monster
your
cuy.
arrival, we had no hunters left capable of dealing with kimono as fearsome as the king tusk. Thanks to you, I sense the spirit of the town starting to revive. I am extremely grateful. Arigato.
Arigato.
Speaking of the spirit of the town, you will have seen the windmill-like structure at the heart of Minato. The citizens call it the spirit wheel. I know nothing of the workings of karakuri, so I have no idea how it could be made to turn again as I believe it
Spirit
once did.
wheel.
But it is my earnest wish to see it too, one day revived, turning proudly and purposefully above the town, as people prosper in the streets below. If only my hollow stewardship allow me some small degree of influence. Forgive me, I digress. I summoned you to ask for your help. The capital is crying out for new handicrafts. With your skills at our disposal, I believe we may be able to oblige. They will require materials that can only be obtained from the Tsunobashiri, a glider kimono found on Natsugodachi Isle. I request that you hunt one.
Oh, kita disuruh buru monster nih. Kimono. Oke. Of course.
For some time, the hunters here have taken no prey beyond the Harigasumi way, and the materials are all delivered to
Banyak pesanan monster kita, cuy.
studies. You may reach the isle by boat. Speak with the head of the Guild of Fishermen, Tsumori Nobumitsu. I do apologize for asking so much of you, but this hunt would prove most valuable to the town.
Oke.
There is no great urgency, however. I understand you have many demands on your time. So many citizens are clamoring for your skills. It is my earnest wish that you oblige them also. In doing so, you afford Minato great strength.
Oke. Kita carry out talk to Nobumitsu. Gimana ya Nobumitsu ya? Ini apa sih?
You must be the hunter everyone
Ruri nih.
is talking about lately. I'm Ruri. Pleased to meet you. I do trade up and down the whole country.
Oh, tukang jual-jualan nih
Now,
coy.
there's something you might just be able to help me with. I've been asked to supply some spring watch monitor materials, you see. Lots of them, and as quickly as possible.
Anjir, banyak banget
There's
mintanya.
only so much I can ask of my usual contacts, so I was wondering if you'd be interested. I do some of it myself, but the truth is, well, never mind. Anyway, this is a really big order.
Okay.
So I'll make it worth your while. I hope you can help.
Iya, kita usahakan, mem. Wah, di bawah, anjir. Di bawah sana kita. You take a request from Minato as with your quest process accepted. You take a request from Tuan Sam. Oke. Nah, turunnya ini bisakah kita loncat langsung atau gimana? Apa mati kita ya? Anjir. Loncat aja dari atas gedung. Oh.
Over here.
Oke. Siapa lagi nih? Nobuhuru ya?
All right.
Nobimitsu,
Looks
Nobuhuru.
like it's time to ship out at last. You took your time. Nearly nodded off. Especially with this beautiful weather we're having.
Oke.
So, how's the hunting going? You must be doing something right. Everybody looks a lot happier around here since you turned up.
Ya, oke.
That's great. I've been hearing good things about you all over town. I really hope you like the place too. So, you need passage to the Spirit Isle, do you? Believe me, you don't want to go there unprepared. That's where the big fish are, if you know what I mean. The kimono on the isle are a lot tougher than the ones you've been hunting along the old Blossom Trail.
Oke.
I think the spine glider inhabits the south side of the island, but I don't know exactly where you find it. In
Spine
days gone
glider.
by, hunters had karakuri that helped them find their prey. Without something like that, you'll just have to trawl around for it the old-fashioned way, and hope you don't net something you can't handle. I don't know.
Oke.
Maybe you're ready for anything. But it wouldn't hurt to check over your weapons and armor before we leave.
Oke. I'm all set.
All right, if you say so. Looks like I was worrying over nothing. Oh, yeah, one other thing. You know the Guild of Fishermen handles everything to do with shipping? Trade as well as fishing. Well, we quite often run into trouble that could use a good hunter like yourself. So if you're ever short of work, just give me a shout. Of course we would reward you for your efforts.
Aduh, banyaknya. Head to the Spirit Island. Ntar ya. Oke, udah. Kita lanjut. Kita mau ke Natsune Island. Wow, kita sampai di pulau baru ya. Spirit Island, Handes apa nih? Spin glider. Kita sudah upgrade senjata nih, cuy. Mudah-mudahan nggak cupu-cupu amat nih senjata model baru. Kita ini ya, pilih ini. Kita search kimononya dulu di mana. Oh, udah di atas. Berarti kita ganti ini dulu, cuy. Senjata pelontar dulu nih. Maksudnya ente gimana, bro? Udah tadi. Kita naik. Span glider ya. Ke arah mana ya tadi dia? Oh, dari sana. Aduh, agak berat nih kostum. Wah, kencang kita bergerak. Ini span glidernya nih. Wah, dia loncat dong. Ya, pedangnya berat anjir. Nggak lincah pakai pedang ini tuh, lol. Ah, tai lah. Belum apa-apa. Damage-nya kuat, cuman aduh, salah pedang kita. Bangke lah. Kostum keberatan kita. Bangke. Habis nyawa, cok. Berat kostum kita, salah kostum. Nanti kita ganti dulu nih kostumnya. Lincah monsternya. Boom. Ya, nggak sampai. Salah. Ini monster bukan monsternya ini, cok. Damage-nya doang gede, cuman gerakan lambat. Tuh. Mengayun aja berat banget. Anjir, nyawa habis. Ayunannya matilah. Nggak bisa nih, pedangnya terlalu heavy. Kita nggak bebas gerak, Cok. Boleh. Nanti kita ganti pedang dulu kalau kalah, cuy. Berat banget yang ini. Kostumnya gak berat. Keberatan kostum dia. Bangke. Monsternya ini. Bodohnya. Ini kemana sih? Ya, kok monster gede begini? Jangan dulu lah. Yang mana tadi? Oh, memang ini ya. Soalnya ada naga-naga di atas. Tuh. Mengayun aja susah banget orangnya. Kabur dia. Nggak asik banget, cuy. Aduh. Minumlah cepet. Ora. Anjir, pecundangi banget kita, Cuk. Udah lincah, cuy. Malah bawa gada kita ke sini. Minum dulu, cuy, minum dulu. Ah, bangke. Aduh, pedangnya, cuk. Beratnya nggak ngotak. Not again. Gila lah kostum. Cepetan bangun, cuy. Minum obatnya, minum obat. Salah tadi. Nibasnya 1-2 kali doang. Obat lagi, minum obat lagi. Aduh, habis cuy. Habis stok kita. Ambil stok obat dulu, Salah kostum. Goblok. Besok nggak usah coba-coba dulu. Keberatan kostum kita. Bangke. Anjir. Mati kita cuy, minum cuy. Cari obat dulu. Pedang doang gede. Salah monster kita. Ini kita ambil kah? Oh enggak, punya kita ini. Buset dah. Kalau bagian tibas-tibas mah kenceng dia. Cuman kalau masalah kecepatan itu nggak ada, Cok. Oke, kita ikutin ya. Nggak bisa 1 kali doang. Dia di bawah. Cari nyaman-nyaman. Wah, pakai sepatu-sepatu gini ya lagi. Nggak kenceng banget gerakannya, Cok. Ambil nyawa dulu, cuy. Pelan-pelan aja. Kita bawa cuma nyawa 7. Waduh, jauh lagi ya dia ke bawah ya. Not good, not good. Obat dulu bro. Bodohnya, ampun. Mati. Anjir, belum apa-apa dong. Ya ampun, bro. Gantilah nanti. Minum obat dulu. Anak kostum anime gini nggak jelas ini. Ya, ayunannya cuy. Obat dulu bro. DMS lo gede. Aduh. Obat dulu bro, obat dulu. Bangun. Mati Anda. Mati lagi bangke. Oke. Udah. Ganti. Kampret banget. Oke. Gila cuy, berulang-ulang mati kita. Mana monsternya kecil. Give the material susuran once you're back in Minato. Oke. Kita balik ke ini ya. Balik ke... Oh, kita masih ngejar monster. Balik ke Minato dulu lah. Mau ganti kostum. Ganti pedang.
Whoa! Someone's had a good hunt. Any materials you collected? Take them straight to Suzuran Sensei, would you?
Kesusuran Sensei yang ini ya. Oke. Enak mereka santai-santai dong baca-baca buku. Nah.
Ah, you hunted a Tsunobashiri for us, did you? Those spine gliders are tough. We owe you one. Arigato. You're
Spine
clearly
glider.
well able to do your job then. But how are you holding up? No strange sensations?
Nothing serious.
Excellent.
Padahal mati berkali-kali.
You must tell me
Kampret.
at once if you notice anything out of the ordinary. Having a karakuri implanted in your body may have consequences you're not expecting. The seed is a very old karakuri, the crystallization of wisdom amassed by the ancient hunters. It will make a deep physiological and mental connection with you. It allows its host to conjure and control karakuri. To
Oke.
influence the key that
Whatever you
flows through
say,
the
bro.
entire natural world. In fact, until now, I honestly believed it was a fairy tale. I certainly never imagined that I'd see it with my own eyes.
Nggak usah nanya lah.
Yes, that's very true, but sadly it's not without its pitfalls. Firstly, I don't believe you can manipulate karakuri wherever and whenever you like. You've experienced that already, of course. You haven't been able to make use of karakuri here in Minato, for example, have you? Secondly, although the seed is said to contain the ingredients for a plethora of karakuri, it would appear you can't conjure them all whenever you like. I imagine there has to be some sort of trigger to stimulate the requisite memory. Given that it's a hunter's device, it seems reasonable to assume that those triggers will occur in the course of hunting activities. And thirdly, I dare say this is the most pertinent of the pitfalls from your perspective.
Ya, oke lah.
The seed is deeply embedded in
Sepertinya
your heart.
akan ada efek samping ya.
So deeply that one can no longer function
Pemakaian
without it.
karakuri terus.
What I'm trying to say is that if that tiny karakuri were to break, you would die.
Oke.
Now, it's not especially fragile, so there's no need to panic, but still, I would treat it with due care.
Understood.
Good. Yes, before you go, there's one last thing.
Anjir.
There's a small task I'd like you to undertake. Or rather, the town elders have decided it should be done. It may even result in the first pitfall that I mentioned before being rendered moot. I think it would be quicker to show you rather than trying to explain further. Would you accompany me to the Spirit Isle? We can leave whenever you're ready. And Natsume will be coming along too.
Oke.
So, a trip to the island. A boat trip.
Kita ke ini dulu lah.
Well, I suppose. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to myself. As soon as you're ready, we'll set off together.
Mana ya? Ganti pedang dulu cuy.
They say that the Spirit Isle used to be the sacred. Can I be of service in any other way at all? Do you have something particular in mind? Metalwork.
Nah, kita pakai samurai aja nih. Oke, kita ke sini ya. Krit. Sini. Kita mau head to Spirit Island lagi. Kita mau ke Spirit Island, cuy. Oke.
I forgot how much
Okay.
I hate boats.
Are you alright, Sensei? You did say you'd explain what we're doing here when we'd arrived.
I'll be fine. So, there is an old ruin on the island here where the natural flow of ki has stagnated. I need you to clear the blockage.
Oke.
I think you said you tried it before, didn't you? In the Nanohana field along the old Blossom Trail. I'd like you to do the same thing here. I learned that a particular material is required for the job, and through meticulous research, I've managed to ascertain which kimono to hunt to obtain it. It's a kimono called Jigokuzaru, or lava back.
Lava back.
As far
Oke.
as we know, it's lived on this island since ancient times. Apparently, Minato's hunters have never been a match for it.
Wow.
Your confidence is reassuring, but
Leave
I
it to
don't
me.
want you taking any unnecessary risks. If it seems too much for you, return to Minato and reconsider your approach.
I hear that the lavaback lives on the north side, but there are other kimono on the island too. Perhaps hunting some of those first would be a good plan. Then I can make you stronger equipment with the materials.
Let's hope this really does help Minato flourish
Kita udah
again.
paling sote-sote banget, cuy.
Sensei?
Sorry, I was muttering to myself. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. I've taken the liberty of adding a rather special karakuri to your gauntlet.
Oke.
I have a matching one, and together they'll allow us to communicate when we're too far away to speak to each other. It'll all become clear once you use it. We'll contact you in a little while, so don't be surprised if you suddenly hear our voices.
Oh, kayak telepon gitu ya, karakurinya. Dia bisa bikin alat-alat karakuri dong. Oke. Apa sudah bisa? Oh, bukan cuy. Bukan. Kita ini dulu. Bukan kita sudah ada ya alat. Oh. Di sini ya kita. Ya sekitaran sini cuy.
Hello? Can you hear us? Ah, good. It seems to be functioning well.
Sugoi! It really worked! Let me see that!
Sukhoi.
I know you. You'll pull it apart.
Kita berburu malam-malam.
Try to put things back together again.
Now,
Loh, ngapain kita di sini?
we'll
Lewat
hope as
sini,
best we can
coy.
via this karakuri.
Nah, ini agak lincah nih. Oh, dia ada di mana ya? Di atas sana ya kayaknya ya. Bisa kita membuat bukan. Kita naik ke atas sana. Agak jauh nih kita. Di hutan belantara ya. Oh. Ke arah mana ya? Anda lava back. Oh, suaranya ada di sini, cuy. Oke.
Such a savage cry.
Aduh,
I'm almost
minggir lah bro.
can't see it.
Makan dulu nih.
Very strong kimono. Please be careful.
Kiranya pedangnya lebih ini. Enak banget ya kita. Aduh. Waduh, bro. Main sliding dia, cuy. Gila, nyawa habis banyak banget. Pedang cambuk. Sorry, pantatnya yang kena, coy. Lol. Awas. Astaga, belum sempat ya ta. Kena sliding dong. Kabur kah. Apa nih? Kita butuh ini dulu. Ini nih nyawa. Tuh. Anjir, mati dong.
Say something.
Udah di bawah sini dia. Nggak powerful unlock ya. Dragon Pit-nya di unlock dulu nih. Astaga. Ngeselin banget. Mati bangsat. Mampus ya.
Gomen.
Well done. You defeated it.
I can see why you're in such demand.
Check the crystal and the head of them.
Away.
Kita ke sana tuh. Ke arah mana kita? Oh, kita jalan sendiri. Ada ini. Monster.
Well,
Wow.
then we meet. It seems you have a knack for cheating death.
Aduh, oke.
As a hunter, I see you have grown. The fire in your eyes burns stronger now. Fitting that our paths cross here, in the sacred land of the ancient hunters. Traces of their aspirations remain, both within you and without.
Oke.
Once it was so that hunters were born here, raised here, and would die on this soil. But in time, they expanded their horizons, crossing the sea to Azma.
Azma.
But that migration was only possible with the power of Karakuri. With the knowledge and technology possessed only by those hunters of old. Sadly, all that was no longer is. The haven the hunters built for themselves in Azma was washed away by the rain of 1,000 days. A great flood that covered all the land. What few hunters survived dispersed northward or westward, taking with them what little knowledge remained of Karakuri. All that was left behind crystallized to become the seed. So you see, all that was left behind now exists within you. You need only hunt, and trust that in so doing, the seed will soon grow.
Over there, look.
Ini nggak ada yang lihat ya?
Sorry to keep you. Your successful defeat of the kimono means we can proceed with the... Oh, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
Are you sure? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Anyway, never mind. Let's get on with the plan. You remember we discussed how you're enabled to conjure and command Karakuri anywhere you like?
Uh-huh.
Well, the reason for that is intimately tied to a form of energy known as celestial thread. Think about when you create Karakuri out of nothing. Tendril-like phenomena appear, don't they? That is celestial thread. It's the motive force behind all Karakuri. If there isn't enough of it, Karakuri can't operate. The larger and more complex the Karakuri, the more celestial thread is required to power it. You've probably noticed already as you've been walking around that these ruins appear to be some kind of giant Karakuri. We can only imagine that at one time it was functioning as intended until, for some reason, the celestial thread here dried up and it ground to a halt.
For some reason. Due to stagnation of ki in the ground, perhaps?
Precisely. Ki and celestial thread are essentially the same thing. The ki here is not flowing. Fix that, and these ruins should come alive. Legend tells that this place is actually an elaborate machine used to divert celestial thread to another location.
Okay.
And I'm sure by now you can deduce what location that is. Yes! Minato! Which means that if we're successful here, all the Karakuri that have been gathering dust in Minato until now should suddenly spring to life!
I was starting to think I'd never see them working again. It's been so long.
What we're
Okay.
trying to achieve here is crucial to the survival of the town. The influence of the kimono is growing all the time. and we have no way to defend ourselves. Sooner or later, we'll be forced to abandon Minato. So after many long discussions among the elders, they decided we should work towards restoring the town's karakuri to give us the means to fight back. Which is why your task here is to use your skills to wake up this ancient place.
Yeah, whatever you say, bro.
Oh, Minato's karakuri working again. I just can't imagine it.
It's exciting, isn't it? I have memories from my early childhood when they were still working.
Unlock the dragon pit in
And look at the celestial thread weaving its way. Oh, this I have to study.
Wow, ada dunia baru rupanya sini.
Yes, we did! A great success! You played your part perfectly. Thank you so much. Now, let us hurry back to Minato and see the transformation.
Yes. I can't wait to see what's happening around town. Let's go.
Kita balik ke Minato ya. Minato, ini kok berkedip-kedip terus yang di sini. Super kristal lava back lagi ya.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Oh, alatnya muter.
I
Okay.
never dreamed this could happen. Everything is working again. It's like life has been restored to the whole town. Every
Jadi muter
karakuri is
alatnya
working
semua.
again. Oh, then the karakuri at the forge will be. This I have to see.
Well, Natsuma's happy. To be honest, there are dozens of things I'd like to experiment with, too. And if you wouldn't mind, I'll be needing your help with many of them. Wow. Isn't this something? I expect you're dying to look around town. I know I am.
Loh, kok kita di sini?
Think of the
Gak
dust
segerak.
flying off all those old karakuri as they spring back to life. The bathhouse near the town gates, for example. The hot waters will be flowing again. Ah, they don't need an attendant now. It couldn't have gone better. And it's
Loh,
all thanks to you.
udah nih.
Whoa! Talk about a surprise.
Listen to what townsfolk have to say. Ini townsfolk ya?
Timing couldn't be better.
Di mana ya townsfolk to say? Wharf. Oh, orang-orang di kota. Oh, ini aja dulu, ini aja dulu. Ini ngomong apa ini?
Whoa! Seeing the karakuri all working again takes me back. We used to,
Ntar aja.
let's catch up again soon.
Ngapain kita mendengarin orang kota ngomong? Penting nggak sih?
Oh yeah? What is all the commotion outside? The town, alive again, with the hum of karakuri after all these years.
Sell good.
Perhaps you might make a purchase next time?
I don't know.
I've been meaning to talk to you.
Apa nih, Natsume? Kenapa?
Sumimasen. I just can't stop watching. It's so fascinating. This karakuri can maintain a higher temperature in the hearth. That would mean I could forge various materials I couldn't forge before.
Oke.
So I'll be much more used to you now. To everyone in Minato, in fact. the times I've tried and failed to get all the things in this forge working again. Most of this equipment has been gathering dust, but now it's had a new lease on life. Minato could thrive again, like in the old days. And it's all come about thanks to you.
Tatapannya nanar.
I honestly don't know how to express my gratitude. Nothing I could say would be enough.
Senang banget sekarang semua ekonomi berjalan cuy. Gara-gara alatnya muter kembali.
So much. Now that the karakuri are all working again, I'm eager to gather the materials I need to make these little ones of mine really shine. And it's got me thinking. There's this old hunter's camp up on the highlands to the north of the Blossom.
Anjir lah.
I've passed it a few times when I've been out looking for materials, but since no one's been using it, it's fallen into disrepair.
Oke.
If we could whip it into shape, I'm sure it would be a useful base to head out hunting from. Which would be good for both of us. What do you say? Do you want to fix up the old camp together?
Ya.
The karakuri suddenly moving.
Oke. Kita ada tugas lagi cuy. Oke, itu dia guys. Untuk part berapa ya? Sekarang part 3 ya. Nanti kita lanjut lagi. Masih mau ke Head to the Haragusume Way. Itu kemana kita? Sepertinya jauh nih. Kita ke sini ya. Masih chapter 1 dong. Oh. Oke, see you next video.